Okay, first I'm going to pull the drive shaft out. Center drive shaft, you got to pull this back real hard. This red thing right here gets stuck a lot in the way. You got to push it one way or the other. This red alloy piece, it moves back and forth. If you push it one way or the other, you can get this thing to come all the way off. Oh my God, I really fought with this, but I finally got it. The little red piece here, you get to slide all the way back, and you can move this plastic piece around. You can see it inside there. Push that back as far as I could. Then I had to push this forward really hard, but now it's going real far. And the bearing pops straight up, and then you know, grab a hold of this and pull it back, and then push the spring together, pop it out. I hope you've seen all that. Okay, we got all that. Now we want to try to remove this red thing, and there's one screw in the middle. You flip it over, you can see the red thing through the hole, and you pull out this 2.5 millimeter screw. Flip it back over. Ooh, I fought really hard with this red piece to get it out, but it just slides across the bottom towards the battery. I stuck some scissors in here and twisted up against the motor a little bit. I think I broke it loose. Let's see if I can pull on the cord now. Still can't pull on the cord. I finally got it to pop out. I don't know if you can see this. There's a groove on the side right there, which goes right in here. And then on the other side, there's another groove. There's a tooth, angled tooth that goes in there. And that's right on here. And this goes flat like that, and then slides towards the motor on the bottom, slides back and forth, in and out. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing, I hope. And this red piece has to be out of the way for the motor and tranny to slide forward on the bottom of the chassis. I like to put the Velcro back on here so it stays right here on the side of the car. Then I'll take this screw and put it in the bottom of the red piece, so when I go to put it back on, I just pull it out and then stick it back through the bottom when I'm done. Okay, now I got a strong screwdriver, Allen wrench screwdriver, thick one, that I can pry up this with, pry that up with. There's a tooth that sticks up 1/4 inch. Then I'm going to stick this regular screwdriver back behind this into a honeycomb and pry it forward on both sides of this top piece, both sides of that, both ends of this tranny, this side of the tranny, this side of the tranny. Pry out a little bit at a time, back and forth. Let's see if it works this time. Should be getting pretty good. Oh, I don't know if you can see the gap down there. My hand's in the way, but it slid forward. Now I'll go over here to the far side. Push to the left. Oh, I don't know what happened. I had it. Okay, now if you can see it, where did it go? Where's it? Oh, right there. Right there. It's hard to see though. It's sitting on top of the tooth, so it's not catching now. I just got to pry on both ends of the tranny, back and forth a little bit at a time. I already got the one side a little bit. I got to get this side to move. I don't know why I don't want to move. There it goes. It just moved. The tooth, it's off the tooth. So I'm going to come back to this side. Pry a little. Okay, now I'm going to go back to this side because it's like a 1/2 inch long groove on both sides on the bottom of the tranny. So you got to go back and forth. Oh, see, I think she just popped out almost. Pry a little on that side. Pry a little on this side. You got to find the best place to pry from a small crack, and as Fucker should be coming off. Hang on. Okay, man, this is hard to film. I hope you're seeing this shit. These wires right here, there's a little clip that holds them down. I'm pulling them all out of this side clip. See the side clip I'm pulling them out of? That'll allow the motor to go forward a little more. See now all these wires are free from the clip on the chassis, but they're all still plugged in. Now I can grab right a hold of this motor, give it a little wiggle, move back and forth. That red thing, I had to spray some WD-40 on it and work it a little bit. You don't get a lot of dirt in them. This still needs a little pry bar, pry screwdriver somewhere. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I just pulled the wires out of that tweezer looking thing, clothespin looking thing, the black thing. Well, the heat shield, this heat shield that wraps around the motor, is hitting that clip in front of it, the plastic clip that holds all the wires. It looks like a clothes clip. There's one screw on the bottom to pull it out. I don't think the Senton is like this, but it's keeping me from pulling the motor forward a little more. This little screw right here on the edge by the A on Arma is holding a clothes clip looking, wooden clothes clip looking thing, but it's black plastic and it holds the motor wires. Well, this holds it in place and it's getting the wire from pulling the motor out, the motor and the tranny. So I'm going to pull this screw out. Here's a better view. This is one of my first videos, so I hope you can understand it and I can make better ones in the future. This piece right here is the screw I just took out. It holds all these motor wires right beside the motor. Well, I can't pull the motor up flat on the bottom of the chassis forward this way enough to get it out because this little thing was barely in the way, so I'm moving it out of the way. Here is the piece I just removed. I'm going to stick the screw right in the bottom so I can't lose it. Right back where you got it. So a lot of these screws are longer and shorter than the other. It fucking drives me nuts. But if you just put the screws back, if you can, put them right back in the parts. I even put them in broken parts till I transfer the screw into the new part. Then I can't lose the screw or put the fucking wrong screw in. Okay, let's see if this motor will slide forward now. Oh, and see the motor fucking came right out because that little piece was barely catching. It was barely catching this heat coil. This transfers, I can't think of what it's called, but it transfers the heat off the motor, helps cools the motor. It moves. That's Austin was asking me about it. On some of them, it just spins on the motor. This one feels like it's snug on the motor. You got to watch when you go to put it back in, because if these things ain't flat with the plastic transmission, it's not going to want to slide in. It's not going to want to catch this tooth. There's a tooth right here. Tooth that's got to slide in. There's a tooth that's got to slide in the back of the chassis right here, one on each side. And you can see there's a lot of dirt and shit in there. I got to make sure this is nice and clean. So when I push it back on, it snaps into place. See, this thing right here is a little tooth that we had to lift it up to get it off. And you gotta push it back far enough till this snaps into place. So you gotta make sure this is all clean real good. Now there's just these 3 screws on the transmission and I can see what's going on inside. And by the looks of this gear sticking out, it is in good condition still. But for some reason it seemed when it's not on or I don't have battery in it, seemed like the front wheel drive was working. Oh, something's going on in here. There's a lot of slop, I think. There's a lot of slop in there. Maybe it wasn't the front wheel drive. Maybe it's this. Shot bearing. I can't tell. Looks like one bearing on this side might be shot. Alright. I think I found one problem in this car. I don't know why the front wheel drive wouldn't work because of this, but what's this? The spur gear and the slipper clutch. This bearing on the one side's coming apart. You can see right inside that fucker. The other one feels alright, but or no, it feels really sloppy. This one on the other side feels sloppy. You need to replace both of those. I don't know how to test the slipper. You would be able to tell me how to do that. Oh, this side's coming apart right now. Now this. So replace these bearings and I'll go ahead and put the fucking metal diffs in anyway. I don't know. I know the front wheel drive wasn't working for some reason. Alright, buddy. Hope this video helps.